Anyone who's dealt with data understands the value of an illustrative chart. They also realize how important it is that the chart be simple enough and informative enough at the same time. Whenever you need to create and customize a chart for any reason, the chart node is perfect. Most of the time, before you use a chart node, you'll need to aggregate the data so that you have a summarized version. I've already aggregated my data so that it's ready to be formatted into a chart. That means that the data is ready for the chart node, and double-clicking reveals the interface. Once in the interface, you can select what type of chart you'd like to build from the Chart Type dropdown. There truly are too many possible options to cover for each chart type, so in this case, I'll choose to create a bar chart. However, all of the fine adjustments we'll make to our bar chart are easy to visualize on any chart type with the Live Preview button. This incredibly useful feature lets you see what the chart you're building will look like with your specific data. In order to see it in action, let's first take some of the columns in the dataset from the leftmost pane over to the Included column panes. The labels for these panes change with respect to the chart type, but in all cases, the topmost of the two panes refer to the categorization variable. All charts will require this, a variable that tells the chart how to break out the values that it displays. This example will use homeowner. Then, any one of these measures will do for a data column. For most chart types, you can even include multiple. A final note on adding data columns. You may want to apply some formatting so that decimals from 0 to 1 appear as percentages instead, or so that dollar amounts are formatted with commas and so forth. Now that the node has data to display, we can use the Live Preview. Clicking Live Preview reveals what our chart currently looks like. Knowing this, you can modify it to match the look you're going for. Note the tabs that allow you to work on the title, the border, legend, 3D, colors, access, or bar settings. The final tab is labeled bar only because we have bar charts selected, but there will be settings unique to each type of chart. With title, we can choose how to display whatever title we've entered for the chart. The border tab refers to the border of the chart area. The legend tab influences the presence or the style of the chart's legend. For users interested in a 3D styling to their chart, the 3D tab is what you'll need. The Colors tab lets you choose from existing color schemes or potentially build out a custom scheme. Many users will add their institutional or organizational colors here for charts that match with the other produced materials at the institution or organization. The Axis tab lets you configure the grids, the data interval sizes, and the tick marks. Then, the Final tab will be unique to the chart type you are designing. All the tabs we covered are in addition to the more general settings that you can modify below the chart preview. These are all worth exploring, but I'll make a few quick changes just to represent most frequent usage. Since Veera is designed for repeatability and time savings, we give you the option to save the style that you've configured as a template for other charts in the future. In the top right, I'll save this as Sample Bar Chart. Then, using the drop-down menu, I can see the new chart style among the others that I have already built. Finally, saving and exiting our chart and then running it to a report, we can see the chart we just made. Users often create several, feeding them all into a single report to tell the story of their data. Happy charting!